Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome back to a little bit of Total War Warhammer. So, yeah, things are going okay, I guess, I don't know. Frames per second is not, but yeah, we've still got a little bit of time before we lose our Confederation status. I've got some other interesting things going on here, but nothing too bad, so looks like I don't really need to do too much this turn at this point in time. Let's go ahead and build those things up here, just because I can and should. Tor of Ressi is probably going to be one of those provinces where I'm not really going to get a whole lot of money from those sort of plus happiness boosting things. Actually, I've got an army stationed up here. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's probably adding a lot to my happiness there. We're going to wait till these guys get in on that sort of conflict there. Get these guys back. I might actually want to just cross over the ocean or something like that, up to the Palace of Princes or something like that. Looks like I can't get there at all. So that's good. How the hell do I get into any of these damn provinces? Alright, good. Well, lovely. I think maybe we just had to look for somewhere where I could potentially land down here, maybe. I don't know. Vortex Ritual is available, and I think that we just have to sort of wait for that guy to get there. I have to sort of go after somewhere where it's, like, not possible for me to get completely screwed over at this point in time. Get Sardeneth walled up there, at which point it can probably withstand some attacks there, and I think I was running this army down south, so... yeah, let's make sure we're still doing that. Autosave put me in a weird spot here. Do I want to run this? I think I want to run that. Okay. Should be able to beat this army even if, well, actually, maybe that was a terrible idea. I don't think that they can dismount and attack, though, so I should probably be okay. Could grab this here to gain the plus casualty replenishment rate. It lasts for quite a while. We have got a Tainted Province as well. I think now is probably as good a time as any, honestly. This is one of those rituals that I just don't cast as often as the other ones. And did I remember to... oh, maybe I should actually improve my relationships with Teclis here. Alright, there we go. I imagine he's probably pissed off because I killed all his buddies at the White Tower of Hoeth, but, you know, it happened. It's fine. He'll get over it. One of my settlements siege here? Our force, no? Okay. Well, hopefully what we're hoping for is that Illyrian moves their forces over and helps us with that attack there. I'm going to go ahead and not do this. They might decide not to help us with this fight here then, but they should still. Because they're pretty positive with us in terms of, like, happiness and attitude and everything. So hopefully we can coordinate with them to attack there, but I don't think that they actually did move closer. I had them set to rally towards that point there, but what we might see is that...
what you have to say will not please me.
I do not want a peace treaty with you guys, no. Okay, so they might attack us out of there, unless we count as within enforcement range of the Illyrian force, which I'm hoping we do. But, okay, so they did not actually pop out there to attack us. Interesting. Yeah, so maybe I didn't actually properly coordinate that. I don't think I actually did. We'll see what they did, though. They might have moved towards us anyway. So I should be able to pop into Elisali here. Not entirely sure what those guys are up to, but we can get our guys back to where they need to be. And Goriel's actually looking really nice now with that higher level settlement there. And Gariel, rather. It's probably getting their little group there attacked, but that's fine. Okay, so let's make sure that we're coordinating our attacks with the other faction there. That should be fine. Scaling. There might be scaling around my borders, but I think we're still okay for that right now. The only problem is, like, Mistanar can potentially get completely wrecked this turn or the next one, but I'm not too worried about it. I spent some money getting the walls and the garrison improved, but there's not a whole ton I can do about all this. Huh, they stole my technology, those bastards. Looks like they can't land there either, so... yeah, so I really don't like the fact they stole my technology. That's going to make it longer to get all the tech that I need, and I really need that tech. Bastards. Alright.
I serve the Phoenix King.
So let's go ahead and grab up
If you will it,
the garrison at Elisali here.
Princess of the
I can also
Astor.
go ahead and just recruit another of these bolt throwers here. It's going to be pretty expensive, but I don't really mind that much. Alright, so our mage here, I guess we have to head towards... Oh no, they actually did move there. Okay, perfect.
Akshai, I call thee.
Okay, so we should be able to use our Illyrian ally here as a kind of
There is glory to
buffer
be won.
here to cause them to take a lot of casualties for us.
I am ready to fight.
Yeah, so that worked out well. Got a little bit of loot there, that's
we will
fine.
seek bloody
Don't
vengeance.
really need to sack there. Let's go ahead and
The
occupy it.
gods are pleased.
Now, amulet of fire, that's pretty bad. Let's not worry about it. Tyrion himself here, though. Let's go ahead and grab... Let's see here. None of this is really that great. None of those are really that important. Let's go ahead and maybe grab Stand Your Ground. What's Heart of the Flame for? What's the one that... Oh, this one's for Silver Helms. Okay, so we already got that. What I could do at this point in time is start making him a little bit better here. The Ward of Loic is actually really good. 10% missile resistance is quite good for Tyrion. This guy's... Oh, okay.
It shall fall.
Let's make sure we're moving this guy up as fast as we can. And I guess we go ahead and keep leveling up spells still a little bit here. Let's go ahead and grab up Earthblood. I think that's a really good spell. And what we can do here is take our Diplomacy Illyrian.
Speak.
Use War Coordination to cause these guys to go on a merry goose chase up to Admiral Hardek here to attack those guys. Could also tell them to try and attack those guys up there, but it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, what have we got here for all of this other crap here? I want to get rid of this Confederation penalty as fast as possible,
Champion
but
of the Ever
it's
Queen.
going to take a while.
We will still their dark
Got a
hearts.
settlement upgrade here, Torfinu. Already got the White Tower of Hoth going up and upgrade, so doesn't look like we really need that to do anything. General Bel Aethlic doing something. This guy. I guess he's getting experience for garrisoning, since I think that provides experience. Or what the hell was this general again?
Guardian.
Are you the guy that actually produces experience points? Do you give them to yourself? Nope. Okay. I don't know.
Our cause is true.
Yeah, his white lines and stuff like that are pretty damn good. 43 melee attack and 35 melee defense is pretty close to what a Swordmaster has. Anyway, what else can we build? And Gariel can be upgraded.
Behold, elven beauty.
This could be okay. Get a little bit more there. Get a little bit more here. Looks like everything here is upgraded, so that's all well and good at this point in time. Seriously considering doing another of the rituals this turn or next turn or some point soon. I might want to wait till this army is a little bit less battered and has access to their bolt thrower though. So 3 turns and then we do it. Look at the city now that's look how nice that is. Let's compare that to like Lothern though, which I think is tier 4 already. So like Lothern there. It's like a Disney city. It's really, really nice. Kind of wonder like who has to carry up all the dirt to make this like, sort of spire here, like on a natural hill that's surrounded by pillars sort of thing, but whatever. Okay, it's fine. I think that the White Tower of Hoth will look like a little bit more of a natural city though, as opposed to like a capital, which I think... Actually no, I think they're about the same. Huh. Interesting. Looks like we can build some stuff in Torsorior here as well. Probably a fine idea to just grab another one of these, but I kind of also want to just get walls. Probably have to get walls. Ooh, can't afford them. Alright, well, either way. Let's go ahead and hit next turn here. And this poor guy's gonna have to wander basically to the ends of the earth.
Not possible, I'm afraid.
Oh, shit. He probably ran into that guy from Illyrian. Looks like he didn't have very much movement points left, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, so all of these people have got their Rite of Primeval Glory performed, Last Defenders. Great Herd of Beasts. Yeah, so that's at their capital. That's nowhere near us. Nagrand has confederated with Harganeth, or Haggraith. That's fine. Okay. Yep, so these guys have gone out to sea. Going to go hunt down Admiral Pardek with his black arc there. I'm fine with all this. It's going to take me bloody forever at this rate to get any research done, because people are going to keep stealing my tech. Okay. Might be actually easier for me to head towards where humans are and try and attack them. Actually, well, these guys are basically squishy humans that are easy to kill with arrows. Might be a good idea for me to go after the Skaeling. Although getting rid of all that chaos corruption would be an absolute bitch. Stop. Okay, I'm going to try and kill this agent, actually, before I head off. Otherwise it's going to keep annoying. Well, it'll die automatically once we get out of here. Alright, so, are you guys going to attack Elisali? It'll be interesting to see them trying to attack the walls there, because that's a lot of troops to try and get past there. They have got 2 whole stacks, though, with lots of artillery, so it's not as though they wouldn't be able to deal some damage. I don't remember if I got the walls upgrade there, though. It's one of those times where I really wish Hyles had a flying mage. It's kind of amazing, actually, that they don't have any flying mages. Ha! Up yours. Go the hell away. Stop trying to steal my technology. Yeah, so... I can't remember. Did I actually get the settlement garrison with a wall? No, I did not. So this is only a tier 2. I don't think that's really worth trying to defend this, honestly. I just don't think it's really that worthwhile. So I'm just going to let it get taken, and then I'm going to go retake it with my force there, with my army. As good as some of these units are, there's really nothing that can stand up to some of these other things, like the chariots are just too annoying to try and take out. Trolls, a little bit too tough for what I've got there, so... The one thing that's annoying here is that they're going to get a whole bunch of my, the Chaos Corruption up there, so... Sardoneth here is going to be a lot harder for them to take. I don't really have the ability to recruit any units there anymore, but we've still got the tier 3 there up and running, so... Should be fine. These guys, I think, have to head towards Illyrian provinces more than mine, so... That's okay. Look at all these stacks, though, the Skaeling have. That's ridiculous. Although, apparently they're sending literally all of them towards the High Elves, so... even with 2 stacks, I should be able to take them out. The White Lions are just really tough for them to deal with. Although they have got the guys with great weapons, so it's probably not actually as hard as it could be. But let's try and take this as fast as possible, get rid of that Chaos Corruption as fast as possible. Alright, so Hexawatl did their thing there, that's fine. Failed that, lost that. Bunch of lords, whatever. Ally mobilized against force. It's fine. Okay. So, looks like we can reach there in a pretty short amount of time. Looks like our forces are back up to full health. So that's all well and good.
What do you require?
So it looks like actually he can head out. I guess he maybe just ran out of movement points. Okay, so let's head towards, like, here, I guess. Need to find somewhere along the coast that actually... I think we can actually get onto land there. Okay, let's go for there.
What orders?
Alright. Okay, steal a little bit out of Corellia.
The winds are rising.
Got their technology, perfect. Alright, how long before we can do another ritual here? 3 turns before we can do another one. And it'll be the Invocation of Hoeth, so that'll be interesting. Basically a 100% chance to steal tech. I won't have anywhere to steal tech from, but 100% chance to steal tech, so... That's all being upgraded. Fine. Some treasure down there. Don't really care too much about the treasure down there, though. Southern of Resi here and Elisale should be fine, given what they've got. They don't have the wall upgrade, clearly, but that's okay. Tower down here, some treasure. It's all fine. Oh, and the level up here.
Defender of the Asil.
Okay, Draft Master available. Perfect. There we go. Keep force marching, I guess, just because we can, but can get our Temple of Azirian now. It's not super important, but I think that did unlock the tech now to get cultural advancements. So I do want to get Recall Colonists. That's going to be a pretty good one for us. Cultural advancements, I don't really need it while we're doing accelerated tech, I guess, but I'm not sure I technically am, because we're missing a bunch. But all this stuff here is going to be pretty good as we continue along here. All sea regions are made available. Maritime Empire is going to be pretty interesting. Doesn't get us any money, though. This one's also really good. Waystone Network. Like, all of these would be really good if we got these early on, but they're a little bit less relevant once you start getting things built, but it's going to help us sort of further in a little bit. Anyway, I think we're done with our penalty for confederating, so we should be at like 120% with Illyrian right now. Or 120, not 120%, but just 120. What's Tor Elisor's problem with us anyway? They don't like Illyrian, apparently. Interesting.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Alright, so this is going to go up to 122 there.
Ah, it can speak. Pray tell, what brings you
Why would he be that much of an asshole about this? What the hell, man? God. What a dick. Anyway.
Madness will consume the dream.
Alright, so we gotta get across to there. This place over here has got some problems, actually. I probably better keep upgrading stuff. Oh, shit. Forgot to delete that. Well, that sucks. But it's fine. Sorry, you're here. Still can't build a wall. Forgot that I needed to do that. Should be able to recruit another mage pretty soon here. Do we have any with really good traits here? Limber, that's useless. Protective, it's kind of interesting. Don't really feel like I need that though. Thinker, research rate, that'd be kind of interesting. Let's check out the other ones here. Don't need that. Incendiary, that's for... Oh, wow. What the hell? Why is that on a caster? Jesus. Alright, Entrepreneur. Tax rate 3% faction-wide. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we'll see if we still have that next turn, and I might get that just in Lothern and have them sort of kick around there, because a plus 30% to the region is actually kind of worth them just standing here doing that, because we're up to 3,524 money from that province, so... Alright, let's give this a go. We'll see if the Pirates of Sartosa attack us. They probably will. Yeah, so we're just gaining passive amounts of Taskmaster to gain our campaign range increase while we're just sitting in the town. So I guess what's happening is, like, she's sort of force marching the units around the city whenever they don't move. So it's just like, all right, maggots, let's learn how to two-time it, double-time it. So just running circles around Calidor's Repose over and over and over again. All right, so these guys hopefully go and get themselves killed on Admiral Pardek. I don't think that they're going to die from that, but whatever. Oh, that little agent's boat, that's kind of adorable. Are they sending all their armies that way? That would be not ideal. Interesting, but not ideal. I'm not actually sure. Maybe I don't need maybe I don't need walls on the inner cities like that. I kind of do because like things spawn there. So yeah, Black Arc hybrid weapon infantry. I think he just counts as what's it called? But one of those types of agents that just Or one of those lords that just has, whatever for an attack there. Alright, so this should be their last city, but they'll still have armies, so this lady here could still try to assassinate my mage. I think all she can do is injure, though. I don't think she can kill. So, should be fine. I think our army here is full health now. Curtis Hellborg here. I'm pretty sure that there's a Hellborg in the canon that's just a really powerful general of some sort, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Alright, 18 turns of sitting here hoping that these guys attack me. Perfect. That's gonna be fun. I don't really want to attack into the mortars, necessarily. I don't really want to defend against all those mortars either, but it's fine. We've got 18 turns. They'll probably get bored and attack us before I have to do anything about it. Skaeling could also attack one of my cities here. Vendred, but okay. Fortunately, these guys don't tend to have too much artillery, so that helps. Under Aerothane. I might send the Illyrian fleet after these guys, actually. Because I think that they probably take them out at sea. Well, they've got triple stack here, so maybe not, but if I recall correctly, some of the... Oh, yeah, no, they probably lost terribly there. Well, rest in peace, Illyrian. Oh, maybe they actually won that. Holy shit. They did actually lose that. Interesting. Alright, so we got a little while there before those guys can attack because they have to siege it down, so that's fine. We're getting sieged all over the bloody place. Alright. Stop trying to kill my agents, assholes. Alright. I've got lots of time, though, to get my armies to swing around and help these guys out, so... Alright, another of those things. Oh, a critical failure. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out here. Figure out what we want to build here. I'm thinking walls is probably our best bet for El Sale right now. Wow, -9 or -7. Is that going down quickly? Taxes, provincial instability, -1. So I guess it's just because I don't really have any plus happiness buildings there. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Steal
By
a
the
tech
white
first.
tower, darkness will never conquer light. Akshay, I call thee.
Got it. Perfect.
A worthy ally.
And I'm still mostly just looking to get up to the point where I can get immortality, honestly. The other stuff matters a lot less. Go down to our core province here of Lothern. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a mage here. I think we can. Do we still have the ability to get that one that I wanted here, the entrepreneur? Yeah, look at that. Ah, that's beautiful.
My powers are yours to command.
Got a bunch of ranks here as well. There's no passives for like increasing money though or anything like that, which is a bit of a shame. Let's just get those. Alright, settlement upgrade available in Val's Anvil. Okay, that's actually worthwhile getting. Unlocks 2 slots unlike the first level, so that's fine. Could get 5,000 bucks like right now by doing a ritual, but I feel like that's kind of risky when we're being attacked already and all my armies are locked up in these sieges. So probably not a good idea for me to do that. We'll give these guys a few moments to sort of sort out their attack and then attack me.
Servant of the king. No
Yeah,
mercy.
very impressed by that bounce there. That was pretty good.
One.
Alright. Well, and I don't actually need the siege equipment. Their repeater bolt thrower is really not that necessary right now. So I should be able to just go in and wreck their faces, but yeah, I'll do the typical, and I'll see you guys after the battle. It's a fairly small garrison, so it should be a fairly easy fight there.
Sunfire.
Like, boosts that they've got to their ammunition, their
Damage and stuff like that are actually pretty brilliant. Just every 10 seconds, it's pretty great. Alright, so Trend, that would be lovely. Tarnik, it's a bad name. Anyway, yeah, let's see if I can get this to run better. Hold on a sec.
Okay, maybe this will be better?
I don't know. No, that does not seem better. Alright, well, let's get away from the screen here and helps it all, but apparently everything is just cocked forever. Especially that weird death gurgle. Anyway. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, let's see if this works now. Ish? I don't know. Anyway, let's make sure that Illyrian doesn't take Mistnar potentially. I think that they're actually going to continue chasing after Admiral Pardek and probably get beat up and also beat up a bunch of these Skaeling stacks. So I probably don't need to worry about them actually taking Mistnar, which is fine. I probably should have been bossing them around, getting them to do stuff even earlier.
The Druki will fall.
Now might actually be a good time to try to confederate them, honestly. But let me just check something as well, actually. Because I do believe that we actually get some public order from doing this. So I could probably time this so I'm doing this at the same time. But again, I do kind of want to wait till I'm not being sieged everywhere. So I guess we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer on the Vortex Ritual. Oh yeah, now it seems to have smoothed out, whatever the hell that was. Okay. We got a little bit of cash as well from doing that, so... Is there anywhere useful? Well, actually, I guess we'd also better go to Coruli and destroy this thing, because we don't need that. Sure as hell. And continue potentially pressing onward, but do we want to... Ooh, actually, Sardaneth is not at Walled City yet. Huh. Interesting. Was one turn away from it, looks like. Okay, interesting, interesting. What about what's going on down here on the other hand? El Sali. It's the capital, it's walled, but does not actually have that much going for it. Okay, interesting. So yeah, they'll probably attack here next turn, but I don't know what they're waiting for up here. I've got 11 turns to get a relief force up there. I probably want to actually get to Mistnar afterwards, since it's a little bit harder to defend there. So this province is going to be fine next turn, so that's okay. So I probably just get my allies to go batter these people around. I'm going to go ahead and run this force down to here as fast as possible, I guess.
The wind's cool.
Yeah, so we'll have to probably force march it to get there in time. That's looking like 1, 2, 3 turns without force march, and so with force march it'll be like 2 turns, I guess. Getting a decent amount of money here, that's not bad at all. Alright, so maybe we'll call it an episode here. We'll call it an early one, but haven't really accomplished too much, which is a bit unfortunate. This guy's down here. Maybe we could get these guys on their way to help, just in case. Get them down to Lothar and get them towards Elisali. And they should be able to actually deal quite a lot of damage to whatever the hell is going on out here. Maybe we actually get... Why don't we get our war coordination down there with the Tyranok guys? Get them to attack these guys. Oh, no, that would probably be a bit difficult. Yeah, I think we just have them sort of run around. We have to make sure that they are chasing after a target, though. Can Tyranok not be at war with us?
I hate you with every fiber of my being, I will hear you.
Wonder actually how they're doing. They're somehow strength rank 20, despite the fact that they've basically become Dark Elves here. Which is kind of funny.
At your service.
Tower of the Dawn there, down in the Cape.
Prince of Elfwan.
What actually is the Order of the War Masters looking like here? Ooh, he's done a pretty decent job here of taking out all of these sort of little places here. It's gonna go up to 67 here. Okay.
I serve the king. Protector of Elfwan.
So I think we confederate these guys pretty soon here, though, because, well, actually, a lot of their land is going to be pretty vulnerable to Dark Elves coming in from along the forbidding coast. Gotta be a bit careful about that sort of thing there. Tor Elisor here. How are these guys doing? Gonna come up to friendlier, at least, minus 19. Yeah, so doing more rituals is going to make these guys all friendlier, so... Being at Worth Nagaron probably also helps. Yeah, I mean... Probably can't get that guy to... Wow, minus 419, that's pretty impressive. And despite that, they'll still probably actually accept a peace offer. That doesn't sound very fair. Alright. Well, either way, I think that this is about all I can do at this point in time. Let's see if we can... fish for more trade agreements. We aren't going to do any with the Dark Elves, of course. Necroaches, Vampire Coast. Yeah, these guys all hate me.
So,
It's no point doing it with the Skaven either, but at least Hexwaddle is willing to trade with me.
Aye.
Ooh, minus 12. Or
You
12
may
and,
speak
yeah,
before
minus 12
my
is the negative.
shield bearers. Sure enough.
Nice. Okay. That's actually really good for us. It's like $1,000 per turn or something like that.
Noble born.
Okay. Well, that gives us a lot of extra money to play with.
How can I assist you?
Putzing around with 4
Speak
Elsor
quickly.
if we can get them
The
to...
Phoenix Court is a misguided.
If we can get these guys to trade with us, that would be fantastic. And they're going up pretty quickly, so they might get to that minus 12-ish region where they might consider it. So that's about all we can really do there. I'm a bit worried about this, but again, White Lions, very, very powerful units, so... Actually, this might be our best opportunity to attack here. If they're waiting to get these guys to no longer be exhausted, the 19 stack being exhausted is actually a pretty huge penalty to them.
Defender of the Everqueen.
So what's our garrison here?
Our defenses will hold.
Well, we got a Great Eagle, which is pretty useless. We got a couple of these units of Illyrian Reaver Archers, which is pretty useless. Silver Helms, which are pretty good, actually. The 2 Archers, the 3 units of the Lothran Sea Guard. So I can't really do the typical sort of stand back and shoot everything to shit sort of strategy. Yeah, I think our best bet, actually, is just get the Illyrians to go down there and help us out a little bit.
Speak.
Don't think I can really deploy my own forces there fast enough to have that really impact it. And we may even lose that place, but that's fine.
Darkness will never conquer light.
Okay, so have we actually got that set?
Protector of
Yep, set to
Elfwan.
scaling. Okay, good. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing else I can really do here. 2 turns before we get that ritual going again. And I can't think of what else we could possibly be doing. Oh, right. Torsarior. This is a really tough choice for me. Let's grab that. Let's just grab the economy building. If I lose the city, it's fine. Alright, there we go. Hit next turn after much too much deliberating. Getting an extra like 600 off of that, or 700 or whatever off of that. 600 or 700 off those dwarves, which is pretty great. Alright, so I might have to start fighting my way towards some of these other provinces that are a little bit less habitable, honestly. Which is a pretty big deal as far as a lot of these go. Like, twice as long for construction is really, really bad. Income minus 50% is not as bad, but like you'd be surprised how little I actually care about minus 50% income from those buildings. It's still worth something. Kind of wonder again what like my balance of power is considered to be. I wonder if I can federate with these guys if I get a whole bunch of like extra armies here. Ooh, he actually destroyed that scaling stack before he went off to go deal with these guys here. That's pretty nice. Good job, mate. Alright. So he should be able to be in reinforcing range within 1 or 2 turns, but does give me a chance to sprint up towards Mistnar. And then I think I have to start killing the Skaeling because they're getting out of hand here, as they tend to do, honestly. I wish I could peace out with Tyrion. That would give me an interesting way to get a cheap toehold into the Nagaroth region. Yeah, their little thing here is not really sure what's going on with the Black Ark now that actually maybe they're not out of territories. Does that count as a city? Because they can recruit stuff out of a Black Ark, if I recall correctly. This might be a little bit more awkward than I thought it was. Alright. They're very wealthy yet again. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so we're going to have to do this fight here. It's going to be with a very different composition for army, for myself here. So, I'll probably actually show you guys this battle, but I'm not going to do it just right now. So, Yeah, I hope you found this episode enjoyable. We'll start off our next episode with a pretty big bang here with this fight here. But yeah, I hope you found this one enjoyable.